How you doing? My name is Jason Harrington. I'm a musician from South Louisiana, songwriter. I'd like to play a few of my songs for you. It's something I wrote called Intangible.
Now when you leave, when you go, you leave me here intangible, a little bit distorted, a little bit morose, a little difficult to diagnose. Now when you come back, I'll be home, waiting here with tangled bones, tangled fingers, tangled toes, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Nice southern bells and muddy water sang to me from the river below. There ain't a lot that I can say to pacify this notion that I'm a cheap contribution to your living room wall. When you leave, when you go, you leave me here intangible, a little superstitious, a little bit morose, a little difficult to diagnose. Now when you come back, I'll be home, waiting here with tangled clothes, tangled ribbon and tangled bow, a star-spangled joke and southern bells and muddy water sang to me from the river below. There ain't a lot that I can say to pacify this notion that I'm a cheap contribution to your living room wall. A cheap contribution to your living room wall.
So, that was an old tune that I wrote and I reworked it a few times. I put it on a record that I put out with my band called Specklers. It's changed a bit since then, since I've been playing it by myself. But yeah, this next tune is something I wrote for my dog. I'm sure some of y'all got dogs at home. And one of the things I always found special about my pup, his name was Ike, was that it didn't seem no matter how long I stayed gone, anytime I came home, he was glad to see me. And that's a special thing. So this is Ike's song. I like to think that he wrote it, and I just play it for him. It goes like this.
He said you don't know how lucky you are, you got a friend like me, laying on the floor, listening to the door, wondering how long you gonna be. He said you don't know how lucky you are, that I can't go outside, 'cause if I could run, I think half the fun be trying to figure out how to fly. 'Cause I've been living on a short leash. You got me eating out the small bowl. I need a turner to tap my feet, to find a place to stick my nose, 'cause I've been riding on the back seat. Man, you know I know my way back home. So if you could, I wish you would lighten this lonesome load. And he said, you don't know how lucky you are that I can't open the door. 'Cause if I could, you best believe I would, man, you'd never see me here no more. He said, you don't know how lucky you are that I can fend for myself. 'Cause if I got hungry, every time I get lonely, I'd have to wait for somebody else. 'Cause I've been living on a short leash. You got me eating out the small bowl. I need a turner to tap my feet, to chanky Zydeco, 'cause I've been riding on your back seat. Man, and you know I know my way back home. So if you could, I wish you would lighten this lonesome load. And he said, you don't know how lucky you are. You got a friend like me, laying on the floor, listening to the door, wondering how long you gonna be. He said, you don't know how lucky you are that I can't pick up the phone. I'm circling around, listening for sounds. I'm toddling round, chewing bones.
So if you got a dog at home, I want to send that one to your dog and make sure you give him some love. Huh? They appreciate that, and they miss you when you're gone, you know. So I've been doing this for a while, and I think I write songs for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's, you know, because I got a rhythm in my head that I want to put to use. Sometimes I got an idea that I want to kind of flesh out and communicate with people, and sometimes it's to help me to figure out what to do with certain things. I'm from down the road in Abbeville. I love it down there. It's great, but it's getting harder and harder to live there with each year, it seems. Storms are getting worse, it's getting hotter. Insurance rates are kind of through the roof, so all those things make it hard to stay. But I'm still there, and I love it, and I'm not planning on going nowhere. But I wrote this tune, I guess with a little bit of frustration about it. It's called "There Ain't Nothing Left to Do in This Town But Die." Nothing left for doing this town but die. Since Rita took the kids in 2005, guess I read a little bit more about Katrina tonight. Ain't nothing left for doing this town but die. Ain't nothing left for doing this town but die. Count the rigs along the coastline from side to side. We stack sand round the high school, 3 bags high. Ain't nothing left for doing this town but die. Nothing left for doing this town but
water tonight. Even Holly Beach been gentrified. Ain't nothing left to do in this town but die. Ain't nothing left to do in this town but die. Ain't nobody riding on the ferry tonight. Even Holly Beach been gentrified. Ain't nothing left to do in this town but die.
We'll be right back after a short commercial break.
At Hub City Ford, we make buying quick and easy. We know your time's valuable, so when you buy from Hub City, we won't shuffle you from office to office. Your salesman personally guides you through everything, from test drive to financing, until you drive away in your new Ford. We want your purchase to be easy, fast, and hassle-free. That's why the best Fords are badged Hub City Ford.
Welcome back. My name is Jason Harrington. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all. This is a tune that I wrote quite a while back called Sweet Gardenia.
There's a painting on my table, corner of my room, a memory made in the cool white shade of the miraculous midnight moon. The grass was dewy electric, the skyscraper beneath my knees. The skeletal body of my elastic mind was chewing on its teeth. The cold stones were like mirrors, filled with vacant space. The foggy frame staked its claim on the caverns in my face. I knelt there in your bedroom, careful not to stare, and frosty fingers like firecrackers drew circles in the air. One for mixed emotion, two for rich regret, three sweet gardenia, four for the devil and death. It's a poem I read last Thursday, alone and in my room. A song of doom, memorable tune that I hope never comes true. I closed my book and placed it back beneath my bed. Counted to 10, then jumped the fence to the green grass in my head. When I awoke that evening, there it was again. The TV screams that broke my dreams and offered their consent. They warned me to be ready, worst case scenario. But if I had to list my worries, this is how they go. One, for love and music. Two, for stories told. Three, for sweet gardenia. Four, silver and gold. Corner of my window is a crack run through the glass. It draws a line between yours and mine. It tells me things will pass. It whines when it gets cold out, creaks when the winds blow. Counts to 10, then starts again, all the while it grows. 1, starving children. 2, fairy tales. 3, politicians. 4, shotgun shells. 5, for desperation. 6, for atom bombs. 7, for poisoned water. 8, for machine guns. 9, for war. 10, for more. 9, for war. 10, for more.
Glad you're still with us. My name is Jason Harrington, playing some of my songs for you guys. This next tune is kind of a weird song, something I wrote called Landfills, and I wrote it oddly enough about this egret that I met that lived behind the Circle K in Lafayette. And he wasn't too happy about his lifestyles, you know, it was kind of loud, kind of smoky, all these things, so he decided to up and take off. And after a few days worth of travel, he found himself down in Vermilion Parish at the solid waste landfill. This is his song.
Slicing through the altitude, aiming for the sun. The blisters on my wrinkled feet will soon be all but gone. I'm flapping towards the trapdoor light, ever gazing down. The tire tracks and electric lines that grid the patterned ground. When I was just a little bird in my mama's nest, I never knew the world outside would offer so much stress. But now I see those crippled dreams were only dreams at best. And when I heard the news, I learned to flew and quickly headed west. I settled high on top of a pile of broken furniture. Liquid lines of veneered pine awoke memories of home. But then the tractors came, and once again that old refrain was gone. So I circled till the twilight killed the last remaining hum. And I spotted spots across the space of littered, hallowed ground. A reservation now reclaimed by all who've circled round. A feathered flock of tattered stock, all some sorrow bound. I let the wind escape my wings and laid my body down. And I sang, thank God for this landfill. Finally got a place to land and fill my beak and belly with plastic colored sand. But I won't fall down on my knees, 'cause I know where I stand. I'm back, yes I'm back. I'm back where I begin. You might think that bitterness would fill my feathered heart, but truth be told, the streets are gold amid these littered parts. There's treasure in the trash that blooms beneath the glistening stars. From sunset till dawn appears this piece of land is ours. And we sing, thank God for this landfill. Finally got a place to land and fill my beak and belly with plastic colored sand. But I won't fall down on my knees, 'cause I know where I stand. I'm back, yes I'm back. I'm back where I began. I'm back, yes I'm back. I'm back where I began.
This next song is an old tune of mine, something called Storm on the River. I put this on a record in 2007. The name of the record was Storm on the River, and I still like to pull it out and play it sometimes.
Well, I saw my reflection in the stormy weather. A broken mirror put me back together. It said to me, child, it's now or it's never. You've waited for too dang long. Sang to me sweetly that I was in shackles. I smiled back and said, hell, what does it matter? I've always assumed things would get better if I just kept carrying on. Take time to say goodbye to everything you know. 'Cause there ain't no way of knowing where you're gonna roam. But the river's gonna flow. It don't matter where you go. Gonna take you back home. Gonna take you back home. And I met an old man, his clothes were in tatters. He looked at me, he said, son, my ego's been shattered. I was once like you, I thought maybe it mattered. But now I could see I was wrong. He said he'd seen witnesses plagued by forgiveness as he stopped by the shelters to eat with the children. He wondered if he would still be remembered, or had he been gone for too long? So take time to say goodbye to everything you know. 'Cause there ain't no way of knowing where you're gonna wrong. But the river's gonna flow. It don't matter where you go. Gonna take you back home. Gonna take you back home. And the sirens, they sing of the spaces in between. And in the middle of these dreams, we'll find ourselves again. So don't be afraid and dry your crying eyes. Tomorrow is a promise, and yesterday is a lie. There's a portrait I've seen in a strange satellite. It opened my mind, it opened my eyes. It taught me to love, then it taught me to fight, and it left me alone to search for the light. And since I've seen shepherds alone with no sheep, I've seen a young baby too hungry to eat. I've met an old poet too angry to speak, so he whispered his words through his grinding teeth. He said, Lord, send me shelter. I'm lost in the storm, and I feel so forgotten. I feel so alone. I'm wounded, exhausted. I ache to the bone, and I can't shake the feeling that I've been here before, and I've been twisted, turned down, and blocked from above. I've given in to addiction when the push turned to shove, and I've felt the affliction of a life without love, and I feel I've had enough. Time to say goodbye to everything you know, 'cause there ain't no way knowing where you're gonna roam. But the river's gonna flow. It don't matter where you go. Gonna take you back home. Gonna take you back home.
Thank you so much.
At Hub City Ford, we do it all. A knowledgeable sales team to help you find the right vehicle, warranties, and service you can count on. We even offer insurance. We have a large fleet of loaner cars, and if you need it, Hub City Ford's award-winning body shop can get your vehicle looking like new. We're the dealership with everything you need to get back on the road. That's why the best Fords are badged Hub City Ford.